Hello, Yogi. Welcome to your practice. Today's practice is kind of short, but a little intense. I want today's focus to be on placing the proper tension in proper places. So as we set up, maybe we clean off our mat a little bit. As we start to get ourselves in the zone, I want you to start thinking about your intention, thinking about placing the proper focus in the proper places. Where should you have tension? Where are you placing tension that you maybe shouldn't have tension? So as we stand on our mat with our hands at heart center, let's focus on places in our life that we maybe put more tension than we should, or places where we bring tension from, say, work, and we bring it home. So today's practice, I really want to focus on engaging certain muscle groups that need to be engaged and focusing on just those and trying to see if we're placing tension in other places, in our forehead, in our eyebrows, in our jaw. And I really just want to make sure that we're focusing on the proper engagement. And just like in life, it's the same way. We want to make sure we have the proper engagement. We don't want to place aggression in the wrong direction. And you can be a soldier, and you can be stern, and you can be ready to fight, but you can also be soft, and you can also be ready to mold. You can be both. So today I want to focus on where are we tight and where are we soft. Okay? So let's take a few breaths, and when you're ready, we're going to reach all the way up into the sky with an inhale, and we're just going to bring our arms back down to prayer center. We're just going to do this a couple times to warm up our shoulders. We're going to have a lot of shoulder work today and a lot of core work today, so let's just warm our shoulders up a bit. Lift them up and out to the side and all the way up. Maybe keep your hands together and just move your arms up and down with your breath. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Let's bring them down again. All right, let's move into some more spine work. We're going to twist and open all the way to the left with an inhale and exhale back up to center. Inhale, twist the other way. Exhale back to center. We're going to inhale, hands back down to prayer center. Lift your hands all the way up. Now open all the way up with a little back bend. And put your hands all the way back up. And now roll your back in the opposite direction forward. Reach all the way forward and come back up and bring your hands back down to heart center. Reach up with an inhale. Exhale, reach your right arm all the way over to the left side. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back up. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Let's go ahead and get going. We're going to start with a couple sun salutations. We're going to wake our bodies up. We're going to check in, say hello, focus on our intention. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly swan dive down to a forward fold. Really look up to your belly button. Inhale up to a flat back, pull those shoulders down. Exhale to a plank position. I'm just going to stay in this plank position here for a few breaths. Now exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale up to an upward facing dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog, your first glorious downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath here. On your second breath, I want you to work out your legs a little bit. Like you're riding a bike, maybe open up your side body a little bit each time you step. Stay here for another breath. And on your exhale, I want you to slowly make your way all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale up to a flat back, maybe support on your shins. Exhale to a forward fold. Grab your ankles and really pull yourself in. Inhale all the way up, reach up, rise up as tall as you can. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Let's move into a sun salutation B now. Inhale, reach up all the way. And we're going to exhale down into a chair pose. Bring your legs together, pull your thighs together, tuck your tailbone, stay breathing, pull your core in, keep your biceps right by your ear, but keep your chest open, keep looking up. Are you making a face? Do you have tension in places that you shouldn't, like your hands or your neck? Put tension where you need it. Exhale all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale to a plank position here. Where's your tension? Stay here for a breath. Or two. Or maybe three. Just hold here. Get used to this position. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, make your way back to a downward facing dog. Really drive your heels down into your mat here. Take a breath. Enjoy it. Inhale. On your exhale, I want you to slowly roll back forward into a plank position. Stay here at this plank position and just hold. Bring your belly button up to your spine the best you can. Try to focus on where you need tension. Don't spread the tension everywhere if you don't need to. Let's take one more breath. Inhale real deep. And as you exhale, I want you to just step up to the top of your mat. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold. And on your next inhale, come up to a chair position again. We're going to stay in this chair pose here for just a couple breaths. Check your posture, tuck your tailbone. Strengthen your upper legs, strengthen your thighs. Strengthen your core. Inhale. Exhale one last time, maybe lower. On your next inhale, stand all the way up, reach up, rise up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, open up to the left, twist open to the left. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale to the other side, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to center. Take a rest. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale down to chair pose again. Stay here in your chair pose. Don't push yourself, just nice, proper form. Place the tension in your thighs, place the tension in your shoulders where you need it. Try to just engage your other muscles. Focus on the engagement. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up to a flat back. Exhale, back to a plank position again. We're going to do some plank variation here. I want you to lift your right leg into like a figure 4. Place it on the inside of your left knee. And just stay here. Try to keep your hip open. Try to lift that right knee off your mat, and when you're ready, place it back down and switch sides. Bring the bottom of your left foot to the inside of your right knee, like a figure 4, and just lift that knee up. Place it back. Take an inhale and exhale all the way down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Stay here for just a couple breaths. Stretch your shoulders. Where is your tension? Where are you feeling tension? Relax your face. And on your next exhale, bend your knees and roll all the way back up to a plank. Nice tight core. Place your tension where you need it in your shoulders. We're at the top of a push-up right now, pulling our belly button to our spine and focusing on the tension in our shoulders, and only the tension in our shoulders. Everywhere else is supporting that. So we're going to give love to that support. Exhale, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale to a forward fold. On your next inhale, come all the way up to a chair pose. Let's stay in this chair pose here. You should feel the weight in your heels, tuck your tailbone, engage your core. Deep breathing here. Focus on your inhale, focus on your exhale. Let's take one more breath in. Another breath out, lower down just a little bit. Inhale, reach up, rise up, back bend. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to back bend all the way and open our chest. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, I want you to bend forward, but just at the top of your back. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, back down into a chair pose. Focus on that fire in your thighs. Focus on the fire in your shoulders. Don't place tension other places. Place the tension where it's appropriate. In your thighs, in your shoulders, in your core. Exhale all the way down. Good job. Inhale up to a flat back, shoulders nice and smooth. Exhale to a plank. Now we're just going to lift the right leg up parallel to the floor. Point your toes back like you're trying to push a button on the back wall with your big toe. And just stay here locked in. Take a couple breaths. When you're ready, switch sides. Stay focused on your breath here. You have your left leg up now, pointing all the way back, extending straight back, parallel to the floor, nice and strong. When you're ready, put it back. Drop all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really engage your glutes. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Try to push your chest to the floor. Look up to your belly button. Drive your heels down. Stay here for a couple breaths. And when you're ready, slowly inhale, roll yourself back to a plank position. Nice strong plank here. You have a power within you. You feel it coming out right now. Feel it in your shoulders. Feel it deep inside your core as you pull your belly button up to your spine. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale up to a flat back. Set yourself up. Exhale to a forward fold. Really pull yourself in now. Inhale. Chair pose. Pull your core in. Tuck your tailbone. Stay focused. Where are you putting tension that you don't need it? Not just here on the mat, but in life. Is there someone that you hold aggression with that doesn't deserve it? Time to release that. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Reach up, rise up. Exhale slowly, hands back to heart. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. And as you exhale, I want you to reach your right arm all the way up and over and stretch your side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. We're working our spine in each direction at the top of each one of these circuits. Bring your hands down to heart center. Stay here and just take a breath. Feel the pain, feel the fire. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale down to a chair pose again. Are you getting better each time? Are you having to remind yourself less and less to keep your tailbone tucked, to pull your belly button into your spine? Keep your thighs together and really lock in this chair pose. Take another deep inhale, and as you exhale, lower down to a forward fold. Inhale, up to a flat back, shoulders sliding down the back. Exhale, back to a plank position. Our variation this time, we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, I want you to drop down to a low plank, so drop onto your forearms. And just stay here. Experience where the tension is now. Does it feel different than when we were at a high plank, when we were all the way up? Does it feel easier? Does it feel harder? Is your focus changing? Is this easier for you? And when you're ready, come back up. Inhale. As you exhale, drop down. Inhale up to an upward facing dog. Stay here for just an extra breath. And slowly exhale to a downward facing dog. I'm going to stay here for just an extra breath this time. Where do you feel tension? Where can you localize that tension and keep it where it needs to be? In your shoulders? You feel the tension in your core and in your abs? And as you exhale, slowly roll yourself back into a plank position again. Stay here strong, take a few breaths, and enjoy the strength that you have within you. Show gratitude to yourself for the control as you exhale and make your way up to the top of your mat. Flat back, forward fold. You know the routine by now. Come up to a flat back and go to a forward fold again. Just want to spend a little bit of time in those really, really nice positions. And inhale up to our last chair pose. And just stay here. Make this the best chair pose of your practice today. Be proud of yourself. You're strong. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale. And on this next inhale, stand all the way up, reach up, rise up. Bring your palms together and slowly drag them down to your heart. We're going to go through all of that spine movement one more time, all 6 motions. We're going to reach up and we're going to bend forward. That's one motion. Really bend our spine forward. We're going to come all the way back up and we're going to go back. That's motion number 2. We're going to come all the way up to the center again. This time we're going to reach all the way up and over to the left. Motion number 3, come back up to the center. Go over to the other side. That's motion number 4. Come back up to center. And twist open to the left. And breathe. That's motion number 5. Come back up to center. And twist open to the other side. That's motion number 6. It's really important for us to twist and turn and bend our spine in as many different directions as we can. Come back to center. Stay here for just a second. We're going to stretch our shoulders a little bit. Reach up, rise up, but pass your right arm in front of your other and bring it down into an eagle pose. Eagle arms. So your left arm is in front of your right arm and they twist and mingle into each other. And just stay here and breathe with your eagle arms. Let that stretch your shoulders. Focus on the tension there. Are you locking your knees or are you just standing relaxed? Is there tension in your neck or your back or your thighs? Or is the tension in just your shoulders? Exhale. Stretch your arms a little bit. Take a second. Reach up, rise up, and now do the other side. Take your right arm in front of your left arm this time and reach around. Eagle arms to the other side. Relax your fingers if they're not grasping your palm. Relax your core. Relax your thighs. Have a slight little bend in your knees and just relax your legs. Relax your forehead. Focus on all the places there's tension that you don't need tension right now. Focus on the places you should not feel sensation. And when you release, focus on your breathing still. Maybe move your arms around a little bit. Maybe shake them out. Inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to put your palms together, interlock your fingers, and put them directly at your tailbone. And reach down. Just reach down. Try to keep your palms together and just reach your palms to the ground behind your back. We're stretching out our front of our chest, the front of our shoulders, the top of our shoulders into our neck. Just stay here and reach down. Try not to arch your back. The tension should be on reaching to the ground behind you. Relax legs, a relaxed neck. Focus on the non-feelings. Go ahead and release. Reach up with an inhale. Exhale. Just simply grab your right elbow with your left hand and pull it across your chest. Do the other side. And pull it across your chest. We're just stretching the back of our shoulders now a little bit. Put your hands behind your back again. This time I want you to really extend your palms. Let your palms open from each other. Open up your front body and try to lift up your wrists. This time really arch your back. Really open up your chest. If you can, look all the way back. Try to drop your hands as close to your knees as possible while keeping your fingers interlocked. And just focus on your breath. And exhale, come all the way back up. Maybe inhale and exhale, forward fold, keeping your arms interlocked, really reaching forward here. Pushing your arms all the way forward to the front of your mat, behind your head in a forward fold. Stay focused on your breath. And whenever you're ready, slowly let your arms drop and make your way standing straight up. Release your arms. Stay here for just a second. When you're ready, go ahead and have a seat. We're winding down our practice for the day. I like to wind down when I work on the core. I like to do a lot of twists, and it helps to reset the core and spread all that tension around and relieve it. So I want you to take your right leg, put it over your left, tuck your left up against your thigh. Inhale with your arms up. Exhale to a prayer and just twist over. Tuck your left elbow onto your right knee and just twist. And just stay here. As you inhale, lift up, elongate, and as you exhale, ease down into it more. And focus on the tension. Do you have tension in the proper places? Relax the tips of your fingers. Relax your toes. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And just reach over to the other corner a little bit, just to kind of counter stretch. Take a second and switch your legs. Take your left, put it over your right now. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down and just cross over to the other side. Tuck your right elbow now onto your left knee and just twist. Send your breath to your core. Feel that part of your body expand. Feel it contract as you exhale. Send all of that attention to those places. Let's take one more really deep breath. Put it to our core. Just send it all the way there. Feel it expand. And as you exhale, slowly release and reach all the way up and over. Counter twist just a little bit. Go ahead and extend your feet all the way forward. I'm just going to do some more lower back stretching, help with my lower core. I'm going to reach forward into a seated forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale down again. Inhale. I'm going to bring my right knee up as far as I can. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale down over your left extended leg. And you can stay here. If you really want to stretch your shoulders some more, take a bind and reach out and around your right knee. And then put your left arm back behind you and try to grasp your hands together. And just stay here. Try to touch your forehead to your left knee. And relax. Where is the tension? Is there tension in just your fingertips clasping together? Or do you have tension spreading through your whole body? Focus on where your tension is needed. Put the tension where it's needed. And relax everything else. When you're ready, relax. Maybe reach up one more time. Drop your leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up your left leg now. Tuck your left heel as close, as far up to your body as you can. And on an exhale, lean forward over your right leg, And if you want, take that same bind. Reach your left arm out and around your left knee, reaching to your back. And take your right arm and reach out and around your back and try to grab your fingertips. Try to focus on keeping the tension in just your fingertips. Let everything else relax. Feel the tension in your forearms supporting your fingertips. And when you're ready and you feel comfortable, go ahead and relax. Maybe exhale to another seated forward fold. And just stay here and reflect. This is a good time to start thinking about what you're grateful for. Maybe you want to say them out loud. I want you to sit up, put your hands back behind you, and just rest into your shoulders. Really stretch out your shoulders. Maybe point your fingers straight back and feel that for a little bit. Maybe point your fingers out to the side and roll through your shoulders a little bit there. Maybe point your fingers towards you and really rest into it. Keep your arms back behind you. Your feet are out in front of you. Your chest is open. And you're just leaning back onto your arms. This is a good opportunity to stretch your wrists. We did a lot of stuff in plank today, so our wrists are going to be in need of a little bit of love, a little bit of attention. Maybe put your fingers pointing straight back again. And just stay here and open up your chest and really stretch your shoulders. Now bend your knees, keep your knees together, and try to bring your heels just a little bit closer to your seat. And really rest back into your shoulders even more. Just some organic movement here. Maybe you want to rock your knees back and forth. Release and just hug your knees. Just come forward, sit forward, wrap your arms around your knees. Feel your back bending. Just take a couple breaths here. Maybe say something else that you're grateful for. Slowly come up to a straight back and slowly lay back. Bring your knees with you, hug them into your chest. Rock back and forth a little bit on your lower back. Drop your feet down to the ground. Put your arms down and just lift your hips up. Just stay here, lifting your hips up to the sky, breathing a few times. We're going to end our practice with some more organic movement, some more twists. In life, we have to keep our attention in places that's appropriate. Place the tension that we feel in the appropriate places. Sometimes we feel tension, and sometimes we place it in places that it's not needed. So as you finish your practice with whatever organic stretching you like, maybe you just lay there and reflect. I want you to think about places that you're putting tension that maybe deserve your love. Think about those people that maybe you struggle with. Think about the tasks at a job maybe you struggle with. And keep that struggle in those places. And try not to spread them around. Try to embrace those challenges with love and compassion, because inherently that's what we are. We are made of love and compassion for one another. If you're twisting over to the right, maybe it's a good time to switch over to the left. Focus on your breath. Focus on how strong you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for trusting me to guide you through your practice. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.